Good morning and welcome to our Feel Good workout. This is a workout for absolutely everyone. My mission is to help as many people as I can to feel good physically, mentally, and help us reduce risks of so many chronic illnesses. This is streamed live on my YouTube channel every Friday at 10 o'clock with my amazing mother-in-law who will be joining us, showing you seated versions of all the exercises. It's also available on Zoom, so I have a wonderful Zoom community, lots of whom I can see at the moment. You can give me a wave. And if you'd like to join on Zoom, you just go to my website, feelgoodwithlavina.com, and I have a free newsletter which will give you the Zoom details. I also have a WhatsApp group for us to give out session reminders and any changes in the schedule. So we always start my Feel Good Fitness prescription with a breath snack. It's all about exercise snacking, small bite-sized amounts of movement through the day. And I read a study recently that just 15 minutes of physical activity a day can increase your lifespan by as much as 3 years. So this is a longer workout, but even if you can just do 15 minutes, but even 1 minute is better than nothing. And we're gonna have a little seat and get on with our breath snack. I'm just going to adjust the camera here. I am a one-woman roadshow, as many know, so I've been doing these lives since the start of the pandemic. I don't have a filming team or an editing team, so bear with me with lovely technical issues that we sometimes face, but everything is safe for you on YouTube for you to play back at any time. So we're going to take a nice seat and we're just going to close our eyes, and this is really important just to reset the mind, to calm the body and the mind. Sometimes we're in that fight or flight sympathetic nervous system, leading stressful lives, so we're just going to close our eyes and I want you to tune into your breath. Mine is fast because I always get very busy when I'm trying to set things up. And I'm going to try and slow my breath down, bring down my heart rate, and just reset everything before the workout. And this is a tool you can take away from today just by breathing in through your nose, exhaling ideally through your nose, but also your mouth is fine. We're going to try and breathe in to the count of 4 and exhale to up to the count of 6, just making your exhale longer than your inhale. It's going to be really effective for our parasympathetic nervous system to calm the body. So we're going to breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Positive inhale. 2, 3, 4. Release the tension. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last one. In. 2, 3, 4 and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just keep your eyes closed. Try and resume whatever feels natural in terms of your breath now, but I want you to check in. Just in that minute or so, we only did 6 rounds, I feel a little bit calmer, which is great. And I want you to now place your hands over your closed eyes. You can just bring a smile to your face, and in your next inhale, on that exhale, just slowly open your eyes, let a little bit of light in. How are you feeling? And then on your next inhale and exhale, you can release the hands away from those eyes, and hopefully you're feeling better. Just give me a little comment. Make sure if you're on YouTube at any time, you can put a thumbs up or a little comment there. And Zoom community, I can see some thumbs up. So we're going to go into our mobility now, which is the mobility snack. where we're going to use these exercises to really warm up the joints. At any point where I'm talking, explaining the movement, the form, the technique, the science behind exercise, which I'm so passionate about, you can get your steps in. And I've actually been looking at my steps this morning because I hear people say, how can I get in 10,000 steps? Because I am sitting at my desk, I'm working, I'm just not able to get up. And already this morning, I got in 1,000 steps just before school, running around the house, getting my youngest son ready for school. I then had an hour and a half car journey in so much traffic on the school run that I had to really de-stress, and I went out for a quick walk snack, as I call it. I literally went up and down my road a few times and I got in some natural daylight, which is really good for our sleep, our circadian rhythm, and it just gave me that boost. So I clocked another 1,000 steps, and I'm just looking at my step count now because we will see how many steps we can get in, seated or standing. You've done about a minute here, but you can get your steps in from home if you can't get out. You can even get your steps in from sitting down at your desk or your sofa. So a little bit warmer. We're going to do a proper mobility snack. We're going to place our hands on opposite elbows. We're going to do a lovely sunflower. You could do it seated or standing. I'll show you both before Mummy joins us. So seated version is bringing your head down towards your thighs. Your hands are just resting on opposite elbows, and here she comes. You're going to draw a lovely circle, growing like a sunflower, one way into the sun, coming down, and then changing directions. Spread out, Mummy. Inhaling and exhaling. I'm going to show you standing, because my wonderful assistant is here. Mummy, she's going to show everything seated for us. So standing version is like a forward fold. I'm just bringing my chest towards my thighs again. I'm unraveling my spine as I breathe in, lengthen it at the top. So nice big stretch here, and then come down the other direction, all the way up and down. Lovely. Shall we do 2 more? Really opening out. So this is a great one. Waking up the body. If you've been sleeping and you do this first thing in the morning, or even if you've been sitting on the sofa, Mummy, you can put your hands on opposite elbows, although I do like your style there with the hands like that. You can put it like this if you want. Does that feel good? Shall we try one of Mummy's ones with our hands interlocked? That feels great as well because you've got a lovely bit of length. I like that, Nisha. Good style. New exercise, one more really tall sunflower and release it off. We're going to go straight into some arm circles, 4 each way. So if you can't go all the way back, just make a smaller circle and then 4 coming forwards. Throughout this workout, I want you to engage your stomach muscles, your core. So that's imagining your belly button towards your spine. I want you to smile because we've got to enjoy this. And then we're going to do 4 head circles in one direction. So shoulders are back and down, our desk reset. If you know it from my TED talk, bringing the shoulders up, back an inch or 2 and down the spine. That is your reset. It's like the shape of a desk. A little reminder. Are you still doing these through the day to improve your posture? The little desk snack. So once we're in that position, we can then do our lovely head circles, just rotating the head in one direction 4 times. It might feel tight, our necks carry a lot of tension, so we're releasing everything off. This is like a little bit of self-care, warming the body up, and then change direction. Keep smiling, keep deep breathing through the movements. And if there's anything you can't do today, please just find another exercise, even if it's just marching on the spot, so that you can just find something that works for you. This is your workout to feel good. We're going to do the same with our legs. We're either going to balance with the support of a chair or a wall. So Mummy, if you want to come across and balance, you can. And if you're seated, I'll show you the option this time. We're going to do leg circles, 4 in one direction and 4 in another. Now, even seated, I'm engaging the muscles in my thighs, in my quadriceps. And mummy there is balancing with the support of a chair. If you're able to, but please keep a surface near you. You can try balancing without support if you're able to. But by really focusing on your core, that's giving you that stability. So we're going to change legs. Do you want to go on the other side or use this side? Yep. So I'll do another round seated because this is really nice just to open out the hips. Get that mobility in this hip joint. We hear a lot about hip fractures, hip issues, especially as we age. But actually I met someone quite young recently and I feel like it's a sedentary lifestyle. Sitting is the new smoking. And he unfortunately has got really bad issues with his hips. So we can start young. It's not even about age. We're now going to, are you feeling a bit warmer? You can march out, you can jog, you can do it seated or standing. If you're a bit able to, you can grab a band if you do have a band. So these are resistance bands. We've got a selection of them. I'm just going to turn down my heater now. It's quite warm, right, mummy? Nice and warm? Good. A pair of old tights is what I said in the pandemic. Something with a bit of stretch would be ideal, but even a band or a scarf or a belt is fine. And if you don't have anything, just copy the movements without. We're doing my famous Lavina's shoulder floss that I want you to be doing every day, like flossing your teeth, going back and round. I'd advise you to do this in front of the mirror every day because I often see people, if you're not able to go all the way back, you can bend the arms, you could stop there. Because of our spines being so rounded in our seated positions, and we're sitting for like 9 to 10 hours on average is what they're saying at the moment. So we want to try and just loosen things up and improve our posture and get the full range of motion in that shoulder, ball and socket joint. So we're adding resistance with the band. And I want you to try and over time get it nice and straight and symmetrical. Mummy, can you lift your chin up? Good. Back nice and straight. Big smiles. You guys tell me when you feel a little bit of burning. Mummy, can you feel it?
Yes.
So that's the resistance, the lactic acid in the muscles. If it gets too much, have a little break. Have a little stop, rejoin, restart. One more, well done, and relax. I can see lots of my Zoom participants. Well done. Taruna auntie, who has had a shoulder fracture, I can see massive improvements. She has continued to join my sessions even through not being able to even put her clothes on herself, lift her arm. You can march out if you want. But Taruna auntie, I have to congratulate you today because what a massive improvement. You are an inspiration. I can see my mum on Zoom with her new band that I gave her this week. I've got Andrew, I've got lots and lots of you. Oh, you're on my phone, Purnima auntie, Bujam auntie, super work everyone. We're going to do something for our back. I hear a lot about people say, how can I target my back? So we're actually going to leave the band for a minute. We're going to do all 3 exercises without a band. And what we're going to start with is our hands in front of us, arms out straight, and then we're going to bend the elbows at shoulder height and squeeze these back muscles together and then out in front. So we're going to squeeze and front. We're squeezing and front. Now if you wanted to add a little bit to really get our brains fit as well for dementia risk reduction, because we know that physical activity is one of the best things we can do for our brain health, we could add a little tap with the legs. So mummy, you could tap one side out and in, and a little step, squeezing back and in. So probably step out when you squeeze back those elbows and in. Now can everyone feel it here in your back, yeah? So relax your shoulders Let me coordinate with mummy. Squeezing in. Let's go for 5. You don't have to do the foot tap. 4. Really squeeze those shoulder blades at the back. 2. And 1. Did you feel that? Where do you feel it? Yay. So back without any equipment. Couldn't you just do that on your sofa? Anywhere, right? At your desk. So the next exercise is arms up in front, right straight up. And we're going to bring the elbow to the side and down. Back up to the top, to the side and down. I'm going to show you from the side. I'm between 2 panes of glass. So my back is straight and my elbow is coming round to the side. And I want you to target these. These are your latimus dorsi. Let me feel mummy's lats. Squeeze. Oh, she's ticklish. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tickle her there. If you touch anyone there, I'm sure it's going to tickle. Okay, sorry. Let's behave ourselves. Squeezing. So the other arm is straight. Squeeze and up. Let's go for 5. We've got no weights here because it's body weight and I want you to focus on that mind to muscle connection. 2 and 1. Did you all feel that here? Yes? Make sure you do, otherwise keep practicing. Come back to this on YouTube, you can find it. The last one that we're going to do is, so I've done these ones, oh yes, so these ones I was thinking for the back. So we're imagining we've got a slight bend, so we're bringing our chest towards our thighs, but if you're standing, it's very important to suck your belly button in towards your spine, so keep your core strong. And I want your backs nice and straight. So I want you to do that desk reset snack. My famous one, shoulders up, back and down, like the shape of a desk. I want you to fix it there. So your back is not rounding. Your chest comes towards your thighs slightly. So I'm almost at 45 degrees. And then I'm going to row both arms in. Again, I'm squeezing in the back muscles. Exhaling, inhaling. Good, so mummy's moving up and down. Let me see how that feels. Squeezing up. Yeah, that could work as well, mummy. You've got some new exercises today. She's really good today because I was trying to think what would make it more interesting. If you don't want to rock, you can just stay in one position, but keep that stomach tight, back straight. Can you feel this, mummy?
Yeah.
Squeezing on the back, yeah? In and out, squeeze up. Let's go for 3. Elbows stay close to the body. It's like a little row. 2 and 1. It's almost like, I feel like we should do rowing. How do you do rowing? Anybody know how to row? So we could imagine rowing almost. But yeah, we will leave those 3 exercises. Those were body weight. We're going to do the same 3 exercises. Again, you could stick to body weight. You could even try a couple like the lat pull down, this one with a resistance band, which we normally do in our band snack. Or I think, mummy, we should use some tins or some very light dumbbells. So baked bean tins are perfect. I'm going to use some dumbbells just because I've got them, but you don't have to have fancy equipment in my workouts. So we're going to start with those rows. We're going to make sure our desk reset snack, up, back and down, our stomach muscles are in. Are we good with these 3 exercises? Do what you can, squeezing back and forward. So relax your shoulders, breathe out and in. Mummy is on it today. You just reminded me about the foot option. So we're stepping out to keep our brains even fitter, coordinating movements. Ooh, I can feel these. 10, 9, if you don't want the foot, just squeeze back. 8, 7, 6, palms nice and flat, forearms are straight to your wrists, so you're not bending at the wrists. How many, mum? 2
Ooh.
and 1.
Wow.
Ooh. Now tell me, can you feel your back? Yes? Amazing. Well done, everyone. So the next exercise, you could use the band if you want, mummy. We can do the lat pull down. but let's use maybe some light weights. Again, tins are perfect, baked bean tins, soup tins. Elbow comes round the side and up. But I want you to squeeze at the bottom so that you're really engaging these muscles. And it's not just about how we look in our blouses, our sari blouses, or our tight t-shirts in summer, or our bikinis and the swimming costumes. The back is so important that we strengthen for our long-term health, to help us stay independent as we age. We want our backs to be lovely and strong to help us with all of our daily movements, our functional activities. So the last one is the row. So again, make sure your back is nice and straight. I'm just hinging at the hips, pushing my hips back. I've got lovely straight back, stomach muscles are in, and I'm bringing the weights, rowing in towards me and releasing. I'm breathing out as they come in, inhale as they go down. Mummy's doing a nice movement with her upper body, but you can do it still or add the movement, whatever works for you. Squeeze those back muscles together. 5, 4, keep breathing, that's key. 3, and 2, and 1. Wow, that was your back snack. You could probably do that in 5 minutes. How did you like that? New exercises, good? Are we good? Please drop a comment. Please let us know how you get on with that back snack. Just 3 simple exercises you could do anywhere. So we're going to carry on with our marching in between. You could pick up the pace, you could get your steps in, you could even add your baked bean tins here as you move the arms. I think Taruna Auntie is holding her dumbbells, very inspiring. She's on it today as well. And we're going to go into our main strength section. So our strength snack with our king of lower body moves, the sit and stand or the squat. But for those people, I have care homes joining. My goal is that even if you are unable to stand through injury or older age, you can still train these muscles seated. And we don't want to lose any muscle strength. We want to increase our muscle mass, especially as we age. It's so important for a host of reasons, but I'll show you the exercise first. We're going to lift one leg up and you're going to squeeze here, Mummy. Can you feel these? These are your quadriceps that are supporting your knees. So that's why there's a really good workout on my YouTube channel for knee strength. And it's the exercises that Mummy are you still doing them twice a day? Very good. 10 minutes. That has really helped her knees, right, Mummy? So she's actually filmed that with me. Please watch that. If you know anyone with knee problems, it's exercises like these are going to help strengthen the muscles. So please watch that video. But if you're sitting at the sofa, if you're sitting at a restaurant, engage your muscles. So we've done those leg extensions. That's level 1. For anyone that can't stand, I want you to continue those. Level 2 is to hold your chair. We've got it as support. My feet are just over shoulder width apart. My knees are going out, always out, in line with my toes, never coming in. And I'm going to use the chair just to lift up, Mummy, for a few inches if you want, coming down. That's going to really activate the muscles. Just a few. We can all do this to warm up. Inhale as you come down. Exhale, squeeze and down. So you have a chair, maybe with support or handles to use. And you can carry that one on. Or level 3, if you're able to stand, you're going to try and come up unaided. A good way to check is if you can put your hands on your opposite shoulders, but your back is straight. I'm checking I can see my toes. So my knees are going out, but they're staying back so I can see my toes. I'm going to show you one from the side because I want you to get perfect form in these. So as you touch down, you go down nice and slow, body's upright. Squeeze the glutes as you come up. This is engaging all of your lower body muscles, your core, your stomach muscles are working. So this is the king of lower body exercises. You could just get up and do 10 sit and stands every hour that you are sitting at your desk or watching too much TV. Are we done 10? One more? How do you feel, Mummy? Good. One more. She's counting for me, my mathematician. Yay! How do you feel? Have a little break, have some water, or if you've got the energy, obviously keep stepping. But strength training should make you feel warmer. You are actually doing more, I feel, importance for your body by doing strength training as part of your daily routines, yeah? It's gonna help with absorbing excess blood sugar, to help reduce risks of things like type 2 diabetes, to make your insulin more sensitive, which is really, really important. It's gonna help reduce risks of things like osteoporosis, which are so common, especially as we age and as we go through menopause, especially women. You are gonna be losing your muscle mass and it's hard to build up. So we're gonna do one more set of whatever you were doing. If you were doing leg extensions and you wanna add something to it, you could hold a weight out in front and lift the legs. Otherwise, you could hold a weight. If you've done my workouts before, you know I want you to gradually progress to heavier weights. I want you to play them back, and maybe not every week, but over the course of a few weeks, I want you to try and increase your weight, because that is progressive overload. That is gonna really help grow, strengthen the muscles, and make us strong. Yeah, that's what I want you to feel, that you are strong. Positive affirmations, I am strong. So we're doing them with the weight. I'm not adding a shoulder press yet, because that's the next exercise. But whatever weight you're holding, and I've had people holding a printer box here. Good, 6, keep counting for me, Mummy.
7.
You could add a rucksack on your back to increase your weight and hold a little water bottle here. Good. Nice and slow up and slow down. Last one. Squeezing up and down. Now we use a chair. The chair is your reminder. When you're sitting, could you commit to this week a little bit of homework to just doing 10 sit and stands or 10 leg extensions every time you're sitting too long? Could you commit to that, Mummy? Yeah, your little homework? That you would do a squat snack every time you're sitting too long. Anyone else want to commit to that homework? Give me some thumbs up if you can. Brilliant, I can see some, brilliant. So we're now moving on to shoulder press. So I'm going to show you without any weight. You could stay body weight or add some light tins, water bottles. We're going to lift the arms up over our head and back down. My palms are facing away. You can do a shoulder press with your palms facing your head as well. But today we're going to lift up. Mummy's doing her squat and shoulder press. She's literally today adding more extra to the exercises. So I was going to just show shoulder press, but by all means, if you want to do more squats, you can with Mummy, because then you'll get your 30 sit and stands in. She's a top student today. I'm just doing shoulder press, seated or standing. Lifting the weights above your head carefully, breathing out, breathing in. This is like mimicking putting something on your shelf yourself as you age. These are why we're doing these movements, to keep the upper body nice and strong. Breathe out. Breathe in. Mummy, how many have you done today?
9.
Good. And 10. Wow, well done, Nisha. Good girl. Are you good?
Yeah.
How is everyone? Well done, well done. So we're going to move into another lovely posture. It's actually a yoga posture, and it's called the warrior. Mummy, you're going to try and do it seated. It's slightly different seated, but all you're going to try and do is turn one foot outwards a little bit, and maybe the other toe pointing forwards. And I want you to imagine you're looking over the one that's turning outwards. You're on a mountain and you're going to look over and hold your arms out. So it's more about this isolated hold, this isometric hold it's actually called, technically. Bless you. I could do it standing. So if I'm doing it standing, so mummy, you can rest your arms if you want, or you can carry on for harder. This heel is actually in line with the arch of my other foot that's pointing forward. This one's pointing out. So shall we do both the same direction? Let's do that way, mummy. And then if you're standing, you're able to lean in a little bit, but make sure you've got a nice wide stance so that this knee is not going over the front toe. Arms are at shoulder height, and you're going to look over that arm, deep breathing, like a strong warrior, because you guys are all my warriors, my fighters, investing in your strength. And we've all got battles going on in life, but this is giving you the strength to get through them mentally as well. So if you're standing, I'm going to lunge a little bit deeper because I like doing yoga, but just do your own range. And I'm going to look over, I'm resting my arms at shoulder height. So I've got that lovely hold. It's working all the muscles in my upper body. Can you feel it, mummy? I'm deep breathing. I can visualize I'm over a mountain, looking over like a warrior. Good, and relax. Shall we do it on the other side, once on each side? So give yourself a little shake out. The actual hold, like a seat against the wall, or even if you're, there's lots of ways you can add in holds actually in your training. It is supposed to help reduce your blood pressure. And I've also done a workout on YouTube under my Feel Good workout playlist, which is for lowering blood pressure with moves like this, where we're holding. Now, obviously, if you hold for longer, you're going to feel the burn, that lactic acid again in the muscles. But this is a lovely way just to really calm and focus on strength here. And shall we let go, mummy? Are you good? Mm. The progression would be to hold your tins if you wanted to. You could hold some light weights. Let me see if I can grab my dumbbells just to demonstrate. Very light weights. And then you could add in the hold on one side, just holding those weights out. Shoulder height, arms are strong and mine are shaking. Good, deep breath. Shall we go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. So a little bit different there. We're adding a nice yoga move before our lovely press-ups, which is the queen of upper body exercises. You could do press-ups seated. I would love if you're able to stand to do them against the wall like mummy's going to demonstrate, and I will talk you through that. If you're not able to stand, you can still work these muscles by focusing your mind really on the movement. Hands pressing against your thighs or the wall. If you're on the wall, they're just nice and wide at shoulder height. And then I'm coming towards the wall or the ground, bending the elbows, and you're pushing away. When you push, I want you to breathe out, really tighten, contract the muscles. If you're doing seated, keep going. Back nice and straight, always having your stomach muscles in whichever way you're doing it. And if you're against the wall, I'm going to demonstrate as well that I've got a straight line from my head to my heels. I'm not bending, yeah? I'm not arching to create tension to my lower back. It's a lovely straight line. Inhaling, exhaling. Mummy, tell me when you've done your 10. To make it harder against the wall, you can move your feet even a centimetre away. That is progress. If you play this workout back and you can challenge yourself a bit more, just move your feet a little bit further away. 10. Can you feel the upper body muscles?
Yes.
So we've done quite a bit today. You can march out or you can rest. We've done our back snack. We've done our shoulder press before this. We've done some of the banded flosses as well. So that's why you might be feeling those press-ups are a little bit harder because I've thrown them a little bit later into today's workout. Every single workout for the last 4 years, is it? Has been different. So I write a session plan every time, which is why I want you to share these workouts and I want you to do them regularly so that your muscles and your body is challenged each time with different exercises or different variations to the workout. We're going to do press-ups once more. If you wanted to progress from the wall, you could use your kitchen counter. So when you're making coffee, you could add in your press-ups. That's the goal that I want everyone to be doing in the offices or at home. So if you had a table, Mummy, have you ever tried against your kitchen counter? So next time you're making your porridge or your tea, you could do it at a lower surface. Do you want to do 10 more standing or seated? Standing? Okay, brilliant. So I'm not doing floor press-ups in this workout purely because it's for all ages, but please go to whatever level suits you. Just give me up to 10, even less is fine. I'd rather you do less and do really good quality repetitions. Good, Mummy. Inhale, exhale. Lovely work. Good form. Lovely straight line. If you're seated, I'll show you. Well done to everyone on Zoom that has got up or is pressing away even from a seated position. You are all amazing, YouTube and Zoom that are live with me, well done. Or whatever time you use this workout, I am proud of you. Focus on your strength. Inhale, exhale as you push away. Mummy, how many to 10 for you? How many more have you got left? 6, you're on? Good, you can go nice and slow as well. Tempo, the speed, if you go slower, it's harder in every single movement that we do. You might not be able to get to a harder level, but you could change the pace. You can roll out the wrists when you're done. You can step out. Give me some thumbs up or some comments if you're free. How did you get on with those? Good? Great work. So we are going to finish with a little bit of higher intensity. So this is a little bit of HIIT, nothing jumpy because it's a low impact workout. We're going to do some boxing for about a minute. So it's a little bit longer, you can stop and start. You can add in some dumbbells. You can just keep it body weight and punch out. Also little baked bean tins are the best weights. You're going to punch away all your worries, your stresses, your tension. If you want, good Mummy, she's getting her steps in. She's stepping it out as well at the same time. I'm going to add in some dumbbells if I can. We are punching away. We're going for a bit longer today, so I want you to stop and start. Keep breathing. Your heart rate will be going up, but you are fighters, so do what you can. Good Mummy. Keep going if we can, or stop and start, please. Good, really fun. I love boxing. It's just a great way, this shadow boxing, to just get any tension out. Woo, it's hard. I can see some of you are stopping, have a little reset. We're going for the last 10 seconds. If you can, join in. Let's count down, Mummy. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep counting with us, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Did you feel that? You didn't stop, did you? Did you stop, Mummy?
No.
Wow, good stamina. What have you been doing? What did you eat this morning? Not yet. You haven't eaten, have you? Wow. You had a good sleep?
Yes.
So maybe that's the key. Sleep is so important. I hope you're all getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep. It's all about a holistic approach to wellness, sleep, eating well, stress management, which is why I do that breath snack at the beginning. Little tools like that you can add to your toolkit. And of course, exercise and social connection. You can march while I'm talking about some of my main pillars of health, the feel-good pillars really. Social connection is so important. I can see some of you on Zoom and it makes me feel amazing. We're part of this community that you guys show up and you're investing in your health. The fact that I have this time with you is so important for our relationship, our bonding, because we're so busy, but we have this time together. I can see both mums on, mums in virtual, ones here. I mean, we are all friends here today. Even if you're on YouTube, I want you to feel like you're doing something with us as a community. That's so important for longevity. There's amazing studies about the importance of friendship. And if you don't have friends near you, there's studies about volunteering, maybe just going out and volunteering somewhere or helping a neighbor, an act of kindness a day. That would be the best homework, I feel. So we're going to finish with a last exercise before we stretch with our lovely stretch snack. We're going to do a little bit for our sides here, for our core as well, our stomach. So we're going to place one hand behind the head, the other hand is just by my thigh, and I'm going to pretend again I'm between two panes of glass. I'm nice and straight, and I'm just reaching that hand down the side of the body and squeezing up. Now I want you to do this a few times, really focusing on the side of your body, down and up. So body's nice and upright. You will feel it. Let's do 5 on each side without any weight. You just go as far as you can. Mummy, can you feel that seated? Good, lovely. So the seated option is really good as well. For times where you say, I can't get up from my Zoom or my virtual meetings or the TV, you could just do this, right? Good, so she's squeezing and up. Can you feel it here? Let's try, change sides when you're ready. So other hand with my elbow is not here, it's nice and open, so my chest is open for our posture. Down and squeeze up. Inhale down, exhale, squeeze. I want you to feel the sides of your body, those love handles as we call them. We all have them, or those obliques. The stomach is tight as well. You can even squeeze your pelvic floor. If you've been doing your pelvic floor exercises, and there's a whole workout where Mummy and I talk through pelvic floor twice a day. Those pelvic floor snacks are really important for all ages. Literally not as you get older and we start having issues. We want to try and be proactive, and if you do have issues, it can really help to reduce them. Let's roll out. So body weight, we're going to do one option. If you wanted to add in a plastic bottle or a tin, we're just going to do 4 on each side. This is the progression. If you didn't feel it body weight, just practice it without any extra weight. So let's go 4 on each side. So we're going to reach down and squeeze up. So keeping your body nice and straight, and really think about the sides. Really pulling and contracting. 2. Can you all feel this? Give me some smiles. And 1. Other side, when you're ready, elbow back and out, sliding down and squeezing up. Good. Is it okay with the weight, Mummy?
Yeah.
Inhale, exhale. You can feel this, yeah? 2.
Yeah.
Well done. Last 1. And relax. Your heart rate should be a lot lower than after the boxing. So that's a good one to do as a bit of active recovery. And we're going to stretch now. The first stretch is going to be the side because we just did those. So all we're going to do is reach over. So you can have your leg out. You're going to reach over and really lengthen. But I want you to hold these stretches. Ideally 15 to 20 seconds on each side would be amazing. You could give me a little wave here. Can you feel it all the way down the body? 3, 2, 1, and release. Did you feel that? Yeah, reaching over, little wave if you can. Deep breaths, like the breath snack at the beginning. I want you to calm the body. This is your stretch snack. It is your time to lengthen the muscles out, to reduce risk of injury, to reduce some of the soreness that you might feel from a new exercise today. In like a day or two, you might get that muscle soreness. So stretching is really important. I've got one leg out nice and straight. I'm going to reach up, inhale, and then you're going to slowly bring yourself down. You don't have to touch your toes. You could just reach for your shins or even rest on your thigh. But you should feel a nice stretch on the back of your leg, all the way if it's nice and straight, from the top to the bottom of the leg. You should also feel your arms are relaxed, your shoulders are relaxed, your back is getting a nice bit of length. One more breath in here and out, and you're rolling up. Slowly unravel the vertebra in your back, shoulders back and down, reaching up, other leg out, nice and straight, and it's a nice fall forward. You just reach where you can. Your flexibility will improve. So I think lots of you that have been doing my workouts regularly, I'm sure you can feel that you're able to maybe stretch a bit easier, progress a little bit more, or at least your muscles aren't tight. It's so important to stretch. Inhale, exhale, and release. Super work. We've done a lot with our back muscles. So we're going to imagine we are hugging a tree, rounding the back. So can you see I'm straight here, but I want to create a C shape. So I'm tucking my pelvis under, I'm almost bringing my chin to my chest, and I've got my hands interlocked. Good. And then the reverse movement for your chest after the press ups especially is hands in the middle of the back. I'm trying to bring my elbows back and together. Lovely posture, mummy. She's sitting nice and straight. Can you feel that opening all this out? Deep breaths. Try and breathe into it. It can be really tight. So you obviously go into a stretch, not so it's painful, but just to where you can try and use the breath to release that bit of tension and release. But again, you just do what you can with these stretches. That leads us on to the perfect feel-good hug, as I call it. We're opening out the arms, breathing in positivity. Exhale, I want you to round the back. We're giving ourselves a big hug first. We're releasing oxytocin, serotonin, the love, the feel-good hormones. Your endorphins will be released in this workout. Give yourself a pat on the back, because this is a bit of self-love. Yeah, you've done amazing. If you've got someone near you, I know a lot of couples join, or a loved one, go and grab them. Or this is a big hug from me and mummy to all of you. I wish I could literally come and give you all a hug. So virtual hugs. I'm going to grab mummy and give her a big hug. Thank you so much for joining me. Every week inspiring so many people. And we're going to do our feel good finish. I hope you feel much better than when you started. I certainly do. So thank you everyone. Big positive breath in, lifting the arms up. Exhale, bring the arms down. Release any tension, negativity. We have workouts in Gujarati. So mummy, would you like to just do one in Gujarati for us?
અંદર શ્વાસ લ્યો, બધા સુખ વિચાર અંદર લઈ જાઓ. બારે શ્વાસ કાઢો, બધા અશુભ વિચારો બારે કાઢો.
Amazing. So if you know anyone that speaks Gujarati, please let them know. We have lots translated by mummy in Gujarati before as well. Final big inhale. Capture that positivity. Bring those hands in the prayer position down to your heart center. Sit down or just close your eyes standing. Give yourself a moment. And I did say that positive affirmation. There's so much science behind saying positive to yourself and maybe saying that I am strong. So So repeat in your head or out loud, I am strong. And say thank you to your amazing body for whatever it managed to do today. Super proud of you all. Remember, every minute counts. If you can't do the whole workout, even a minute counts. Please leave a comment when you use these workouts. It makes my day. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, please, please share it with your friends, your families. These are free, they're open to everyone. And thank you so much, Mummy. I will say goodbye to YouTube and then talk to my Zoom community. If you want to join on Zoom, just hit subscribe on my free newsletter on my website. Thank you everyone on YouTube. And please leave a comment, let us know how you found it.